Okay, hello YouTube. I just wanted to do a quick, honest review of Fallout 4 VR. I pretty much pre-ordered it. I was extremely excited to start playing it. I played all the Fallout 4 video games on, like let's say back Xbox 360, I believe, um, and PlayStation 4. We had Fallout 4 for PS4. I honestly didn't really play it, but I did watch my husband play it, and he got pretty far, and I was extremely excited to try the VR version. So I did start playing it, and here's a video over here. Oh, wait, yep, right there of me playing it after the beta update, which had a lot of awesome um, it just basically made it a lot easier to play because the graphics looked a lot better. It wasn't so blurry, and I just kind of wanted to give just an honest review of how I feel about the game. So pros, of course, it's amazing to be inside Fallout. Like it's insane. You are actually there. Everything looks amazing after the update. The graphics are awesome. I am actually extremely impressed about how optimized it is. I do a lot of game design myself, and I can tell you that trying to add foliage and trees, at least in my experience, extreme judder, frame rate issues, and Unreal Engine 4, a lot of issues with foliage. So I'm extremely impressed at how they were able to add all the details, all the foliage, trees, grass. I mean, it's incredible that it doesn't lag, there's no judder. I had no frame rate issues at all. It just looks amazing. I mean, you basically just want to stand there and just kind of look around and go up to everything and inspect it. So that's pretty much the biggest things that I really enjoy is the graphics, just being there. It's open world. I mean, you can run around. I mean, it's going to take forever to get through the entire thing, and all you want to do is explore. And it's awesome. And the character animations, the 3D models of the characters, and all the different enemies look awesome. After the update, I mean, it's really, really, really good. I mean, it looks really awesome. Um, so let me see what else. Well, let me get into a few things that I think I'm not too happy with. Interactions. I mean, it's kind of hard to, well, for instance, with the interactions, you actually have to, let me see if I can actually skip through to a different spot in this video here. If it lets me. Oh, I don't think it lets me. Well, anyway, in order to interact with objects, you don't actually like open a drawer. You don't get to pick stuff up for the most part. There are a few things that you can pick up. Um, I mean, you had to like press a button to open something, so obviously that's not very immersive. But even though you don't get to physically open things, it still is an awesome experience. And I think it would be extremely difficult to add that support. I mean, if you imagine adding every single 3D model inside the drawer that you would have to pick up and look at and throw away and then take what you want, maybe press a button, but that just wouldn't work. It wouldn't really be feasible. Um, so I guess I understand. But opening a drawer obviously wouldn't be that difficult. They would have to probably add all new animations, and it would be, that would be hard to implement. Let me see what else. The locomotion method I didn't mention yet. I love that you have the option to teleport. You have the option to do the dash. I like both. I'll do maybe like the smooth locomotion for a while, and then, it does kind of make me feel a little bit icky. That's how it is with most games. For me, I'm pretty sensitive to that. So then maybe I'll switch over to the teleport. And you can teleport. It seems like you get through the map a lot faster when you teleport. So I do like to kind of switch over to that. But I mean, otherwise, the smooth locomotion, to be honest, I was surprised that I didn't get sick as fast. I mean, I was playing for a long time before I wasn't even really sick. I just kind of felt lightheaded, or I don't know how to explain the feeling, but most games cause me to get nauseous right away, and I'm not sure why it didn't. I think there's so much going on, and there's so much to look at all around you that you aren't really focusing on how you're feeling while you're moving around. So that could be why I didn't get sick as fast. Um, so shooting the guns are awesome. Luckily, because one of my controllers doesn't vibrate, the one that has the right controller that I'm holding the gun, it seems to actually be working, so I'm not sure how it determines which one's right and which one's left, but it's nice that it's vibrating when I shoot the gun. When the enemies get near you and you get to a big one and they are starting to come after you, it makes you feel like you're gonna die, running away, and it's awesome. It's very immersive when it comes to that. One of the things is I found that is kind of like a bug. It's not a bug, well, so when you get close to an object, it pushes you back, which is nice because some games where you get too close and it goes black. I don't really like that because then you kind of get lost on where you are. So it pushes you back. I like that. However, if you keep trying to get past something, like let's say a gate that you have to unlock and you can't because you don't have a high enough lockpick skill, well, you can push your way through and now you're on the other side. So you pretty much just cheated, and obviously you don't have to do that, but I was just playing around to see if I could, and I did. So I was able to get past a door, which I probably wasn't supposed to get past for a while in the game, and now I have all this stuff that I probably shouldn't have had. So yeah, I just, I'm watching this video here, so I was like running, oh my gosh, this was so, that was really scary. That was pretty scary. And then if you're looking at the bad guy and you're trying to like run the other way, you actually are walking backwards, so you are moving slower. So you have to actually look away while you're running, and it's hard. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Makes your heart race. I feel like you're gonna die, and I totally died there. Let's see what else. Didn't really think about this first. Okay, so some people are talking about Vorp X, and they're like, oh, well, it's pretty much just as good as Vorp X, and you don't have to spend an extra $60. I can tell you that is wrong. I have Vorp X. I bought it back in the DK2 days, and it's not even, it doesn't compare to this at all. You can put Vorp X on, and you don't have controllers. You have a game pad, so now you're really going to get nauseous, and the 3D isn't even close, the field of view, I mean, it's not anything like actual VR. With the motion controllers, with the room scale, if you have TP cast like I do, I mean, you can pretty much move around and spin around and not have to worry about getting tangled. Vorp X is not even close. So if you hear any reviews like that, ignore them. I'm not quite sure why they're even saying that. I feel like they didn't even try playing the game. Because it's not like that at all. It's an amazing game, and if you haven't bought it and you're thinking about buying it, please do. If you have, I mean, it's pretty much a must-have. It's the first AAA game that's come out so far, and I mean, you can get hours and hours and hours into this game, and doing it in VR is fantastic. You're kind of getting a workout. You're not sitting around just playing video games. You're actually moving around, interacting. It's awesome. So I definitely give it, 100%. I give it an A+. Definitely recommend it. So go ahead and, try it. Obviously, if you don't like it for some reason, Steam has the awesome refund policy. So try it out and see what happens. So I hope you like my review. I probably have more that I completely forgot to add. So I do apologize for that. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Bye.